I need to swap back. I was trying to swap back for no good reason. All right, we are up and ready, folks. Hello, internet. How we doing? Doing a bit of Endless tonight. We might end up swapping to something else if we don't do Cubiverse. In like an hour or so, since oddly, like both Endless and Star Rail are in like a lull period of stuff for me. Feel like doing. As I just want to get materials and stuff for units. But yeah, did want to show this real quick. So they have this new pick your choice or pick your focus banner, where basically the first time you're going to get an S rank thing, it's guaranteed to be the thing you want. So I wanted to grab Zero Ambi's W engine, and I got that. Then I had enough pulls for the character one, and as you can see, I got my S rank one. In fact, I got it literally on the discounted pull. I just got Astra just on the first pull on that discounted like 10 for 8 pull. Just here's Astra. That was like fine because I already have Alice. I already have Zero Ambi. Yeah, I don't have dupes to do more of their stuff, but who fucking cares? So I have one of the best supports in the game, I think. Welp. Oh well. And then as I was looking through, I have a surprising amount of the roster. Like, I'm only missing, like, a lot of the Season 2 crew. Or, like, not even a lot, just, like, some of the Season 2 crew. I'm missing a good portion of the Season 1 crew, though. I'm just surprised by how much of the roster I have. I think I have over half the roster, and I have spent, like, $5 on the game for, like, a season pass once. But I guess since I have Astra, I might as well pull for her girlfriend whenever she gets rerun. And since I have Alice, I might as well pull for her girlfriend. Whatever she's rerun, I guess, at this point. I as well. Anywho. That's all I wanted to mention. I don't know how much of the Angel Delusions. I think we should be able to do the rest of this. I think. I just find it fun that they're putting a lot of effort into promoting this new idol faction, basically. Since they have basically an entire event pre the next patch where they're being introduced, just being like, all right, here's the 3 of them, basically. Before we give you story content on them. I also said on Blue Sky I finished up Time Stranger today. I wasn't planning on finishing up Time Stranger today. I was wanting to like fill out the field guide and the like before I finished Time Stranger, but as it turns out, you're not able to really fill out the field guide or wrap up at least one specific side quest until you beat the game. Basically, there's to like kind of talk generally and not get super hard into spoilers for those that might care. There's basically an arena quest where you just do a bunch of arena fights. Hey, Devil's Buddy, how's it going? The last 2 fights in the arena do not unlock until you beat the game. And then as I found out, one of the, at minimum, one of the field guide, or one of the Digimon in the field guide, basically requires you to beat the game because you will not have enough anomaly points to level up and max out the required skill trees to get to them. I mean, sure. Like, the very specific directs like this for the multimedia have never been like the most interesting things in existence. They've done Mario movie ones before, and it was just like, here's a trailer and here's some talk about the movie, and that was about it. So I'm not expecting too much, but it's like, oh, hey, another look at the movie. Cool. That's just all there needs to be. It'll be like sub 10 minutes probably, just here and done. Good news is it will air before we do the podcasts that night. Oh. Oh, they did put out a new trailer. Okay. All I saw was them talking and the gameplay attached to it. I don't think I saw a specific trailer during that presentation. Unless they did and I just glazed over it. I probably did. It was Fable, so I didn't care. I'll be honest. The only thing that got me to care was Kindle from Double Fine. Otherwise, it was like, here's Forza Horizon, and I go, yep, it certainly looks like Forza Horizon. And then up here's fucking, oh god, what else was there? There's like 4 things there, and I'm already blanking on like anything else. Game Freak's new game, which looked fine. Probably because they haven't separated them for budget reasons. So they have the exact same walk animation, probably. I don't remember. It was a Souls-like game. It looked fine, but it looks like a Souls-like game. It looks more actiony than it does Souls, but probably a Souls-like to some degree. So I'm like, whatever. I mean, yeah, because basically, if Game Freak's name was not attached to it, you would not guess it's them. Even though they have already shown this game off before at a different like direct, basically. I think a different Xbox presentation they showed off this game. It looks better than the first time they did, because it looks like it's running better. But yeah, it looks nothing like any Pokemon game. Like, literally. Like, Game Freak has quite the diverse portfolio when you get outside of their Pokemon productions. But anyway, Time Stranger. So mentioned earlier. I'll probably talk more specifics Sunday, just because that's what I've been playing. But I really enjoyed Time Stranger. Also, it's on the shorter side than I was expecting. I think you could clock that game in around under 40 hours. If you just wanted to do the main quest and call it a day. No, because I don't want to. That's a me game. I don't desire to really stream it. Speaking from experience. And because some other streamers, bigger streamers, have learned this as well. There are some games that are just for you. It is for your own time. You do not have to stream every single game you play. Absolutely don't. Just have some games be just for you, and you play them and enjoy them off stream. And that is Time Stranger for me and Super Robot Wars Y. Those are my me time games. Like, the most you'd probably get out of me is, like, if I decide to do the Mega Plus difficulty achievement, and then you just get me running through as fast and hard as I can New Game Plus, basically. I think I could get that on New Game Plus. And that'd be the only achievement I don't... Well, there's other achievements I don't have, but I plan on, like, filling out the field guide and stuff on my own time. So, it'd be the only achievement I wouldn't have. But I really enjoyed it. My only qualms are with, like, the Digiform feels like a step back from Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory, where you can't Digivolve and check requirements in the farm. And getting into the farm is a loading screen. It's a small loading screen, mind you, but it's still a loading screen to get into it. So it's a bit of a hassle to get in there. And fast travel, but it's only fast travel in the end game, because you're not really doing a whole lot of fast travel at the basically during most of the game. For most of it, you basically are never that far away from where you need to be. So there's very little walk time to objectives and to whatever you need to go to next. But when you're at the end game and you are wanting to teleport around and get to hit up different locations and stuff for different things, what ends up happening is you have the overworld fast travel, or not really overworld, because there is no overworld in this. I guess the world fast travel, basically, which is either the train or the blimp, for the digital world, and then the taxis for the real world. But then you have the inner map travel, which doesn't exist for the real world. But for the digital world, it's Bergamot. But the Bergamot only goes to certain places. And I just wish, like, at least the digital world ones were interconnected, where it's just like, okay, I just want to go to the arena directly from the menu when I'm picking where to go. I don't want to have to go to where the arena is located map-wise, then talk to Bergamot, then pick the dialogue option that takes me to the arena, to then go to the arena. That only really saves me like a couple minutes at best. Maybe even, honestly, less than that, really. But I wish there was the fast travel was just a little bit more interconnected. It's just better plotted. I just also wish there was like just better like teleportation locations. Just like a few more in key areas I think would help a lot. But those are minor in the grand scheme of things. Like the story and character stuff was still really good. I think Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory are better, but I think they had a lot more runtime. But Hacker's Memory is also doing something different because Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory are more focused on the human cast and developing them rather than the Digimon cast, basically. Whereas in this game, it's about the Digimon cast, and the human cast doesn't get that much development. For all intents and purposes, Time Stranger acts as a kind of origin story for the Elite Boss 12. Not like a, this is the definitive origin story of the Elite Boss 12, but more of a, here is how a version of the Elite Boss 12 formed, basically. Where they all came from in a story for which they all exist in. Since Digimon canon is not like, it's all one canon. God, no. No. This is a telling of the formation of the Elite Boss 12, basically. And it works. It's pretty well put together. I should have put this in my tweet, but my only other complaint is one of those weird ones. Because in the game, you have a choice between two versions of the main character, the male-female choice. Whichever one you don't pick does all the dialogue, does all this dialogue as the operator throughout the course of the entire game. So both characters are technically voiced, but one of them is simply silent for 90% of the game. Why? Why? You literally have a voice actor for both of them. Why are both of them just not voiced? It's a complaint I have with Astral Chain as well, because both characters have voice actors in that game, but yet whoever you choose remains silent and the other one does talks. It's a weird, dumb thing. It feels like a budget thing where it's just like, oh, we don't have to pay them to do both sets of dialogue. And I just look at you and go, what? It can't cost that much more to have them voice both parts of the script for their characters. So just go ahead and do it. I also put in sprite form, since you're gonna have, there's a status effect in the game that causes you to get turned into a sprite. A little 8-bit sprite. So all of the Digimon in the game have an 8-bit sprite. I posted my main team and then what my reserve team was basically by the end of the game in the sprite form. I just went and found the sprites on like I think Wikimon. I think has all of them. At least has the consistent ones, I think, because apparently whatever ones are in like Rear Eyes are basically the same ones that are in Time Stranger, which make sense. Like, there's no reason to really change those. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I know one of the folks I follow didn't enjoy it that much, but everyone else I've seen has enjoyed this, so I would say give it a shot. It has a demo. I would just forewarn you that if you decide to pick up the full game, just start your save over from scratch. For whatever reason, the save importation doesn't work. It kind of leaves you in a void area. So if you play the demo, play it because you want to see how the game is and try it out. The demo for Triumph Stranger basically gives you like the first hour and change of the game, and then fast forwards you like a few hours to do kind of a segment you do in the game. It's kind of a truncated version of it, but you get to explore like a dungeon area basically, and go on like a truncated version of a quest that you do in the main game basically. But pretty much the demo gives you everything you could come to expect for that game. Like I said, it's literally the first hour of the game, and then it fast forwards you to do like several hours later in a playthrough, so you can explore the digital world a small bit, do a little bit of a dungeon, kind of get an idea for how the Digivolution system works and like everything that entails with the dungeon. But like I said, do not try to import the save. It will fail and will not work. Just don't bother. Because I tried to import my save and it voided me in the area where they have you select the character. But I still want to fill out the field guide because I have a good bit still, like, not registered. And, okay. And, I also don't have all the cards in the game. I don't know how best to go about getting all the cards. If it's like... Oh, that's all of that. I still have to wait 2 more days to basically do all of it. Hooray. Actually, I ate before I stream. Like, basically consistently. We had a homemade vegetable soup tonight. And it was very good.
On a lazy afternoon. You feel lost? You can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
Which, it wasn't anything, like, fancy in terms of it, because it was, your pack of hamburger meat, your V8 sauce, and then, like, canned veggies, basically. Specifically canned ones, because we've tried with frozen, but the veggies didn't get done when they were frozen, so we went canned. Oh, somebody doing co-op stuff, I assume. Oh, somebody doing like a archipelago of some kind, I would assume. Yeah, that's what we do. That'd be an archipelago.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family.
Yeah, Archipelago, I guess for those that don't know, is basically a framework to hook up either randomizers that are compatible with Archipelago or manuals people have developed in place of hooking up a randomizer properly. That's all an Archipelago is. It's just a little like system that just goes, oop, I'm going to take this item and throw it to the proper game and the like. Um, in what regard? Is it the new basketball mode? If okay, Fall Guys is weird because technically Epic owns the studio that made Fall Guys. So there's already Fall Guys integration in Fortnite. Just in the regard of they've implemented some of the gameplay stuff from Fall Guys into Fortnite in terms of custom levels and stuff. They had it on the map a few seasons back, but otherwise it's just kind of been a thing on the side. They just announced and I think launched a basketball mode. Basically, it is Fall Guys, but you're doing basketball, which is hilarious because with Rocket League, because Rocket League is soccer but with cars. But for Fortnite, they did a racing mode, so they've done the opposite with Fall Guys. Like, almost the exact opposite, which I find is hilarious. I haven't tried it out myself. I was going to save it till, like, Sunday when we normally do Fortnite and just be like, all right, we're going to try the mode out, see how it goes. Will it be good? I don't know. We find out together. But it got announced this week. Oddly, they were teasing it. Mainly in the fact that Fortnite folks...
Neutralizing the threat.
There it is. Got it.
They apparently invited Fortnite folks out.
Everything's under control.
I guess this last week or so to try out the mode before they launched it this week. Granted, when you were going to ask a Fortnite question, I was like, are you going to ask about the Ed and Eddie collab that they just put in there? Where they have added Ed Boy?
The best defense is a strong offense.
I mean, that entirely depends on, I guess, Game Freak and if they desire to. And also,
of etheric coagulum here. Is this what Ray was
since
talking about?
that game has been at, I think, 2 Microsoft showcases, because I think it was at a previous Microsoft showcase. Microsoft might be paying them for the game, so there might be a weird little small bit of timed exclusivity on it. I don't know.
like you found the replica relic I reverse engineered.
Oh, so this is the experimental prototype you made.
Yup. The Institute seems to have used Geppetto's data to develop a new type of etheric coagulum in their... The end product of these experiments resembles the relics of powerful ethereals. But we can't confirm if the Institute can make it. However, aside from the ones I left in the hollow, other similar relics you might encounter during your exploration, actually, I'm certain they function just like my replicas. So unfortunately, we don't have much info on Geppetto, so I can only speculate on the effects of the etheric coagulum based on my own data.
Follow-up experiments. Are you suggesting that I use the etheric coagulum during my investigations and see how it affects my...
I apologize. It might sound a... Please, do not worry. We have studies that confirmed the... And I've personally tested them in the hollow. Still, it's not zero... I can finish the remaining experiment.
Say no more. If we're testing our theories on Geppetto, obviously we need to find out what the Institute is hiding.
All right. However, I do have to warn you. Although it is very likely that if you've decided to take some with you...
Oh, this was a few days ago, but I watched Skillup's review of the ROG Ally X from Asus and Xbox, and boy, he tries real hard to give Microsoft the benefit of the doubt on that one. He tries hard to give them something for that thing, but boy, it's not worth it. What, Skillup was trying to give Microsoft the benefit of the doubt and like trying real hard to like give some positives to the ROG Ally X when it really doesn't deserve it. The ROG Ally X from Asus and Xbox, you know, they're not portable. Yeah, that thing. The thing Microsoft is saying is their first handheld, and I go, how different than is a normal ROG Ally? Especially when Skillup even himself is just like, this feels like a Gen 1 product, and I go, that's a terrible thing to say for something that already has a previous version of itself, basically, without the Xbox sticker bolted onto it. Like, this should feel like an improvement on the ROG Ally, and apparently it doesn't. But yeah, like, him having to just be like, you can buy a Switch 2 and a Steam Deck for the exact same price as this thing, just makes me go, then why buy this? Literally.
This is the Lost Void.
If you can buy two superior platforms to this thing that basically doesn't, like, it technically doesn't even play your Xbox library, is like a key factor. You're not buying this to play your Xbox library. You are buying it to play whatever is on Xbox's Game Pass PC version, basically, or their Xbox storefront on PC. That's it, really, unless you super desire to do the cloud gaming, to do anything else that isn't there. Because, like, oh, you can put Steam on there, and I go, yeah, you can put Steam on it, but there's a cheaper option if you just want to put Steam on the damn thing. Literally.
Since you did help open the bunker, we won't got that independent investigator? Or should I say, hollow? If you're smart and keep it to yourself, we could. But if you can't take a hint and insist on poking your nose where it doesn't.
You sure talk big for someone who couldn't even open the bunker. Hiding behind an ugly helmet doesn't give you the right to push us around.
Don't make what we're up to is wet. That thing lurking around here is only one. Anyway, please kindly. Otherwise, you may end up tangled in the and you'll be stuck wandering here.
I'll save you.
Great hit! A beautiful shooting star! Counter it.
My pleasure.
Yep.
I pledge my honor.
I've known about that for a few days because of leaks, and I was just like, I'm sure someone's excited for this.
Everything's under control.
Don't even try.
I'm sure this makes somebody happy. I don't know who, but it's somebody. At this point, Fortnite will just put whatever they want into the game because somebody will pay for it.
Nothing slips through my defenses.
Is that speculation that it's the Immortals of Atheum sequel?
Gotcha now.
Or is that, like, confirmed in any reasonable way? Okay.
Great hit!
Just finishing the job. Out of the way.
Make way for the undefeated champion.
To the rescue! And the winner is me!
Heads up.
We fight together. Solid hit!
Everything's under control.
Watch and learn.
Rassy Woody Brecky!
Your journey ends with me. Flawless.
I'll save you.
Countering.
Be gone. There it is. I'm unstoppable.
Great hit!
Just finishing the job.
Watch and learn.
I did see a bit more of an explanation of like how they're restructuring, and it's certainly something where they're basically putting together 5 creative houses, more or less, that they are subdividing their IPs between. A bit arbitrarily, apparently, because like even though Rainbow Six is a competitive shooter and technically a games as a service, it is not in the games as a service creative house. It's in the shooter house with Splinter Cell. And Ghost Recon, which is just a fucking all right, sure. But I saw that, and then one of the insider folks basically said, in his talks with Ubisoft employees, this whole restructuring and all of this basically was the last straw for a lot of them. That they're leaving. And I do not blame anyone. Ubisoft has certainly fumbled a lot. I believe their stock price is basically down over 100% from where it was just a few short years ago.
Materials here haven't changed. How are things on your end?
Like 100%.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just a few annoying mercenaries and...
Mercenaries? And oh, that's right.
I've been ganged up on and hit by an ether current. How is that...
Oh, sorry. After going through the Institute's data on replica relics, I suspect that they've known about, but neither the Institute nor the military has tried to take down Geppetto. So they must think
Yeah,
Geppetto's
I was not expecting
And
Ubisoft
those
to
theories
start
of those
digging their
mercenaries
grave this
you ran into
early.
Were probably hired by the Institute to check on...
That
Right,
makes
I was
sense.
also expecting
But if they
the
come
Ubisoft's
here
downfall to
regularly,
involve a
how did they get trapped in the bunker?
long legal battle between its investors and the Guillermo family. But apparently they're getting a separate legal battle from one of their executive producers, who was basically handling Assassin's Creed for basically a decade at this point, who they've said left of his own accord. But he is now saying, no, I was fired. I demand my severance pay in... no, EA is quietly looking from an even deeper hole. Like, EA is in a far deeper hole than Ubisoft is. As a reminder, they've been purchased by private equity. Like, yes, it's a Saudi Arabia family, so blood money and all that, but they've been purchased by private equity. They have more than they have ever earned in a single year in debt labeled against them now. EA is in the hole. Hard. They are not getting out of that hole. EA is now a walking corpse. That it is only a matter of time before they're dead. That is what happened when they got purchased by private equity. Because that is what's happened to everything that has been purchased by private equity. A simple Google search will show you a literal, the literal meme of the Grim Reaper going down the hallway, knocking on doors, leaving a blood trail behind him. That is private equity. EA is the next on that list. Or is the next person in that hallway right now. They are dead. That is not an exaggeration. That is not hyperbole. That is basically factual off historical evidence. But yeah, EA, it's not doing good. Microsoft's not doing good either. Or not Microsoft. Technically not Microsoft. Technically it's Xbox's division within Microsoft, because technically those are two different things. But like I said last year, it would not surprise me if Xbox, EA are dead in the not too distant future. Neither of them are doing well. And now Ubisoft has decided to join the fray by starting to dig their own grave as well. Like, can they turn it around? Yeah, they have a better shot. They have the best shot of the three of them of doing so. But, like, I don't think they can. Because even with this restructuring, all the same people that have been in charge of Ubisoft are still in charge. Like, there's a reason the investors within Ubisoft have been wanting to get rid of the Guillermo family, because they view the Guillermo family as the reason Ubisoft's in the shithole it's in. And to be honest, they're not wrong. So yeah, like that is the holes that have been dug right now in gaming.
That's because the situation with Geppetto.
And if Sony continues to try to chase games as a service bullshit, it won't be long until they join them.
Like you said, the etheric extraction tower was destroyed. Whether by sabotage or not, Geppetto and its subordinate ethereals lost control and launched an unprecedented attack that overwhelmed the mercenaries.
So Geppetto has always been under the Institute's watch, which means the replica relics should work against it.
We can't say for sure yet. For now, the Dark Wall is on the back burner. Our top priority is Geppetto. It was already strong. One thing is for sure. You can count on the etheric coagulum. Whether it came from me, or after collecting enough replica relics, I can already predict Geppetto's movements through the changes in ether activity. Let's keep tracking it. But
Not it.
Wrapped by a cube who doesn't even reach my waist? Home run!
precision strike, initiate.
What's your honor really worth?
Perfect teamwork.
Heads up. Neutralizing the threat. The best defense is a strong offense.
My pleasure.
Solid hit.
Everything's under control.
Watch and learn. I pledge my honor.
Charge right now.
We got him. I knew it wouldn't be so easy.
Even in Hollow Zero, justice will be served.
Oh, since you said that, I'm gonna be honest, it was funny. As soon as I saw that, I immediately looked over at OBS like, oh. It's like, are we dropping frames? Oh.
Check your six.
Well, we got that ice storm that's blowing in tomorrow, basically. Or it's supposed to blow in tomorrow. Yeah, there's a high guard showcase. The day it comes out.
Nothing slips through my defenses.
That game has been sent out to die. That is all that it can be said about High Guard is that game has been sent out to die. Yeah, because bear in mind, it was announced at the Game Awards, and they have said nothing about it since then. Literally nothing has been said about that game since it was announced at the Game Awards literally a month ago. This game has not been given the time of day for people to give a shit about it. That's assuming any streamer feels the desire to actually play this video game. And I can almost guarantee you, if the streamers play this, they're going to clown on it. Oh, this game is ripe for streamers to clown on it. There is no way in hell this doesn't become like the punching bag of the internet.
Gotcha now.
Later, pack me in.
Countering.
Make way for the undefeated champion! Let's off!
Great hit.
Finishing the job.
Watch and learn!
Crafty Woody Rick, and the winner is me.
Your journey ends with me.
It's go time.
Start right now.
The threat is still active. Get to doing this rock.
Doing your DM basically.
Eyes on me.
Heads up.
I'll save ya. I'm unstoppable!
Something so trendy.
I wonder who they've paid, if possible, to be a part of that event.
There it is.
Precision strike.
We fight together.
Geppetto is leaving. We have to go after...
Sorry, I'm afraid I'll have to ask what happens next.
You think you can stop us? Why don't you go?
Is that the military bunker? Shall
You?
That's enough. Let me speak with her. And who are you? Sorry, we're busy. Please be patient. Apologies for our previous discourse. We only recently learned that, in any case, as an exceptional independent investigator, you have to please trust Knock and Will. As long as you don't push further into Hollow Zero, we can provide you with all the... Furthermore, as a token of our apology and respect, we will also... And what information is... Have you ever considered that powerful corrupted entities might not just be an act of...
What? Who?
We'll leave it at that. If the opportunity arises. And one more. I've received your weekly report. The poor QA engineer has been distressed about your hypervigilance on the Institute's data security. So, based on his suggestion, and in light of your contributions investigating Geppetto, you have been...
Thanks to you, the Institute in a hidden directory. I saw another familiar name along with...
Let me guess. Nineveh?
That's correct. As expected, all it took was that one hint from my, powerful corrupted entities created. At least we've got more time now to unravel these mysteries. I'll contact...
Of course. Hit me up if you have something new.
Right, there's one other. I think I mentioned before that our outpost, following the Geppetto going berserk incident, the outpost, they should be removing the last bit of the metal... If you're interested, you can head no matter how many times I see it. The
I guess I'm technically playing these Hollow Zero missions out of order because I think this is actually the first time Ju-Fu-Fu was introduced into the game. So this is like basically pre 2.0 mission. Shows how much I play the in-game content in Zenless. If this is the first, this was supposed to be the first time I'm supposed to see Ju-Fu-Fu, even though I've been interacting her with several patches now. And that's all the story quest. Hooray!
They're
What is
witness
Astrid?
number 16. Hey,
I'm at your dis-
Hey, dear. Ooh, we really harmonize.
Oh,
Is the concert starting?
answers. Their material. Four of those, then.
Don't frighten me like that.
I will take a small break I get up, walk around for a minute, grab some water while I'm at it. But I'll be back, folks. All right, I'm back. Excuse me. While I was away, was what about one thing to show? There was a small blockies update. The other day. I have to find the post real quick on Reddit because it's a little easier to show it that way. So blockies are starting to show off their legend version of 7. I don't think he's technically Ultra 7 in the Netflix anime manga. I think he's just 7. But this is basically that Ultraman continuity's take on Ultra 7. In this continuity, the Ultras are basically Iron Man suits rather than like full size, like giant beings of light, basically. And kind of like, I think continuity wise, it sets itself as kind of like a follow up to like events of the original Ultraman series, but now there's only like really Ultraman, I think. Honestly, I don't know too much. Okay, here's 7. He has his head blades. He's got his sword. He looks real nice. I am curious if the excuse me. If Blackies were to go far enough to have done like all of the show stuff. Ah, God. If they go in deep enough, if they would start doing the one mobile game, all the different designs that are like official, but they're only in like the one mobile game. Especially because like we should be getting Galaxy Wave of these revealed hopefully sometime soon. Yeah, just wanted to show that off real quick. I guess I could start trying to grab materials for Astra, because I might as well get her.
Officer 148, don't take me awaiting, ready for combat.
Get it out.
Ooh, we really harmonize. The stage will be mine.
Oh wow, you still get the 3 off this. I might swap Astra out. Or swap Julian out for Astra.
Let's start the only the brick.
I'm at.
Hey, standing officer 148, Juyuan, ready. We'll get it done.
Like, for those wondering like why Astra is like so good, she's basically the only character in the game that can heal. Which is like huge. She heals, she gives damage buffs. She's like a good all-around just plug in to your team, to like your main like break in damage units. Here's your good third person who you don't even really have to swap to use. You just swap to her once, set her up, and then she's basically good for the entire fight. Which is like the main appeal of Astra as a unit.
Bear witness, standing. You.
I'm at your.
Hello. We really harmonize.
Money. I need a lot of money. Because I am constantly broke in this game.
There, numbers ready for you.
I shall fall.
Is the concert starting?
Okay, hopefully that gives me at least a little bit. And no! What promotion? And then it's like, well, you're out of money.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Acquire more money.
In position.
Face the consequences.
Yep. Drop the weapon.
Backup's here.
They're ambushing. Move.
Off balance.
Locking in.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Yep. Drop the weapon.
Ready to assist. Right over.
Freeze.
Alright, we're gonna hope that's enough. Need to get the stuff to level her up.
Copy.
Watch out!
You're under arrest.
Flip the switch.
Hands up. Locking in. Yep. Drop the weapon.
I'll show but no go. A perfect conduit.
Surrender your weapon.
You can... Flip the switch.
Hands up. They're ambushing. Move.
A perfect conduit.
You're under arrest.
Flip the switch.
Hands up. Elite backup inbound.
I'll show but no go. A perfect conduit.
Surrender your weapon.
Not good enough. Flip the switch.
Hands up. Sustain fire.
Roger.
I honestly thought a couple of those shots there would end him, and it took a little bit.
Don't push it too far. Flip the switch. Understood. A perfect conduit. Wide open. More incoming.
Standing by.
Not good enough.
Watch out!
Flip the switch.
Hands up. Locking in.
You can share the load, Zhou In position.
You're under arrest.
Let's test your metal.
What more should get me all the materials I need to at least get her to max level?
You can share the load, Zhu-Yuan. A perfect conduit. Outside.
You're under arrest.
Let's test your mettle. Understood. Stay vigilant. Round them up. Wanna recharge?
Now orders received.
Ah, crap. That was no. No. Okay. And that is all I have there.
Bear witness.
Officer,
Bear is the number 0. Ambi.
Is the
It's it.
Standing by.
huh? Is something the matter?
Button. Flip the switch. What you deserve.
In position.
A perfect conduit. Now you carry. Justice is
Serve! You're under arrest!
Let's test your mettle. No escape.
Resolve!
Nice.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
All right. So we might swap to something else for a little bit. Guess do what I've been doing for a while and just boot up your arsenal. Good, that's still on up your arsenal, so that works.
to the Zeldrin Starport. Due to increased security, thermonuclear warheads and nail clippers are no longer permitted as carry-on baggage.
Yeah, now that I think about it, there's something I have not been getting our time, and I should probably go get it. I have not been upgrading my armor in this game at all. There's probably a reason why my health bar has been melted every time I get touched. $60. This is word bolts. Much, but Alright, that gets me at least some armor. Now it should be fine. We're taking way less damage than I have been this entire time.
Welcome to the Zelda. Disturbance in Sector C3. All security personnel report immediately. To best avoid execution, please have your itinerary and 3 forms of ID visible at all times. Passengers are limited to 2 carry-on weapons. visit the duty-free shopping area. Your safety is important to us. Please stay clear of all debris and pools of lava. Loitering in the starport is strictly forbidden. Violators will be disintegrated and fined. The detention center is now full. Please form a line outside while the current occupants are ejected through the airlock.
Oh, you got the bolt grabber. That means your bolt pickup area has been extended.
Oh. I just went all this way to get the bolt grabber, and that was it. I was supposed to not go this way. Oops.
Due to new security provisions, passengers must keep appendages at their sides at all times. Raised appendages will result in immediate disintegration. Any questions? Organic life forms must be kept on a leash at all times.
Shotgun. It's too quiet.
Oh, god damn it. In there with the whip. Pity for the next one. I didn't realize that platform wasn't out.
A ladder. How do these things work again? Oh, I remember. Just press up or down.
Oh, god damn it. I didn't realize I could slide off. It didn't feel like I could slide off the entire time, but oops.
Jackpot.
almost dead. Oh no. Shit.
It is I, Dr. Nefarious!
Good. Who's different about you? Wait, don't tell me. You've changed your hair.
I missed probably a couple of the big ones.
It's already started! Dr. Nefarious must be around here somewhere. You sure everything's okay, Clank?
Maybe Alice should take a look at your circuitry.
How do you like my special creation, Clank? I call him Clunk. You're dopey.
Oh, no. And jump right off. I should have known I'd do that. I don't know if that's the museum teleporter or if it's something else. It's usually in the old Ratchet and Clank games, they have a museum, basically, with, like, concept art and all that stuff. Oh, god damn it. And I just got in from these two.
Clank. It's Dr. Nefarious.
Damn it. There we go.
I can't believe it. That thing just turned the whole city into robots, even the Tyrannoids. You've got to stop Nefarious before he can use it again.
I think Tommy may have fell asleep on us, folks.
The Lloyds have placed explosive charges all over the city. You'll need the hover ship to reach them all in time. nervous. No rush, Sarge. It's not like we're all gonna die or anything. Holy, he survived. I don't believe it. I mean, we never doubted you for a second. You know the drill, Sarge. Noids are everywhere, and we're getting our butts kicked. They're coming from the tower. Paranoid's coming across the bridge. Incoming! Everywhere! Ah!
Oh my god.
They're coming from the tower. Air raid! Paranoid's coming across the bridge.
Oh my god.
They're coming from the tower. Air raid! Paranoid! Coming across the bridge!
Okay.
Having our kids is gonna be a full-time job, Sarge. One of these days we'll pay you back, man. The Noids are holed up in 4 towers. You'll need a hover ship to get up there and flush them out.
Hit the invisible wall there and bounce it back.
Yeah, this reminds me of the sewer war on planet Aquatos back in '62, when I killed the king amoeboid with my bare hands. I heard the amoeboid swallowed you, sir. I heard you were AWOL until you turned up a week later floating in a toilet on planet Barry. Shut your trap, H-22. You weren't there and you don't know nothing about it. Sir, I heard the same story. Only I heard it was more like 2 weeks. All units maintain radio silence. Sweet time. Area secured. Prepare to move out.
There we go. Just the one guy.
We're taking a beating from those dropships, requesting immediate air support. Be ready for anything. Here they come! Get to the turret! Blast those ships out of the sky! Lock and load! Incoming! Roger that! The Nords are throwing everything they got at us. Medic! Don't shoot! I surrender! Fire at will! Roger. This is the last wave, Sarge. Don't give those pus buckets an inch. All right, we kicked those Noids clear out of the city. Thanks, Sarge. Couldn't have done it without you. Thanks.
A mathematic reveals secret areas on your world map. The secret areas are marked as green.
Just hours ago, bio-obliterators devastated Metro.
Yeah, 250. I have another weapon yet? I don't think I can. Oh, that's the plane, not the starter one. Forget about the trophies that are in this game. Damn it. Oh, wow. I'm all the way back at the beginning.
Pay attention, folks. This time we're gonna switch the challenge mode in mid-round. Did you see that? Get ready to try your luck in the Robot Rampage!
Please, not me!
Get ready to switch challenge mode. Whoa! This little sucker can really do some damage! Look at those beady little eyes. He's got that 1,000-yard stare. Get ready to switch challenge mode. Ooh, he's got sharp teeth too. I wonder if he bites. Time for a little surprise. He's on a rampage, folks. Ready to switch challenge mode. Don't fall in. Yowzer, that's gonna hurt. Look at those pretty little eyes. He's got that 1,000-yard stare. Get ready to switch challenge modes. Let's get it on! Look at those beady little eyes. He's got that 1,000-yard stare. He sure got his spell wrong that time. Whoa, smell that gas? Not much longer now. He's on a rampage, folks. Let's get it on! Get ready to switch challenge mode. He could be championship material, folks. He sure got his spell wrong that time. Whoa! This This little sucker can really do some damage. Switch challenge, folks. Oh yeah, that's entertainment, folks. Did somebody say Inferno? Believe it or not, folks, I've got that thing wired to a controller up here in the front.
Okay, halfway through.
Get ready to switch challenge mode. He sure got his belt on that time. Let's turn up the heat down there. Let's get it on. Get ready to switch challenge mode.
quantum whip emits waves of quantum energy that slice through enemies.
Whoa! This little sucker can really do some damage! He sure got his belt on that time! Look at those beady little eyes. He's got that 1,000-yard stare! Let's get it on! Get ready for the switch! Oh, brother! He's lighting it up like a Christmas tree! Where's he keeping all these guns? I mean, come on! The little guy's really taking a beating. Could be championship material, folks. Believe it or not, folks, I've got that thing wired to a controller up here in the front box. This Lombax clearly had a rough childhood, folks. Get ready for the switch. Whoa! Look at the sideline kick! Hey, buddy, you got a permit for that? Ooh, he's got sharp teeth too. I wonder if he bites. Whoa! This little sucker can really do some damage!
second. All right. Tell me to doze off. All right, made it through. Should I get next armor? I might be able to. Okay. A little bit better armor now. Okay. Tommy said he'd be ready here in a minute. I'll take the opportunity to get set up myself. Hello.
Hello.
This is actually our first 2-disc game across either show.
Yeah.
I actually looked up how many 2-disc GameCube games there were.
Why did that die?
Reasons.
No, I looked over and the string together just crapped out.
Weird.
Just send, yeah, I was gonna say I just send the invite. That's odd.
Mm-hmm. It is not that large of a list. There is also a handful of games that are 2-disc, but it's basically like 2 games across 2 discs or disc plus bonus goodies disc, more or less. So, how much of this game do you think we're hitting before we stop for the night?
Not as much as we probably would want, I would have a feeling.
So we probably have to do this next week as well to give it a fair shake.
I don't know. That'll be the question. I mean, regardless, we're doing one more across the Cubiverse because we're gonna start back with Tales in February kind of deal. So either way, I'm good if we did a second week of it kind of deal.
I was about to say what would be next, but it's right, it's wheel based, so.
Yeah, it's wheel based. So it really kind of going to depend on how far we get in this. Also, apparently, I've not redone my mic stuff here. Great. One second. It's the only thing I hate with OBS sometimes. I got to get all the information from the other side and bring over. Should be everything that I need from it. That should have that. I think so.
Maybe.
Well, okay. Dang. It does not seem like it's got it as good as it does. Why? That's odd. Maybe. Alright, I think I've got it as good as I'm getting it at least. It disconnected the stream together again.
Yeah, I saw that. The fuck?
And I looked at it and it just straight up, it disconnected itself. And I'm like, excuse me?
Which? Which nonsense.
But should be ready.
All right, I will take stream now. We'll be right back with Symphonia for Cubage here in a second, folks.